Starting tomorrow, motorcyclists will be able to navigate through some traffic gridlocks, hopefully a little easier.
Lane splitting and filtering becomes legal to start the state's new fiscal year, but the new laws have some pretty specific rules. Bill Keller is joining us from Chanhassen to explain that and what riders and drivers certainly will need to know. Bill, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, there's a lot of do's and don'ts that you're going to want to pay attention to for both the cyclists as well as those on four wheels. Minnesota becoming one of the few rare places where lane splitting is legal. And again, that's going to be a big adjustment for those drivers who are not used to seeing a motorcycle go between cars in stopped or slow traffic. So while that activity will be legal, here's what motorcyclists need to know. Lane splitting will only be allowed when two or more lanes of traffic are moving slowly. We're talking about 25 miles an hour or less in the same direction. Now, under those conditions, motorcycles will be allowed to pass between vehicles as long as they're not going more than 15 miles an hour faster than the speed of traffic. Lane filtering, a little different. It allows motorcycles to continue moving through slow or stop traffic, typically a stoplight or maybe a traffic jam. But again, the max speed limit there, 25 miles an hour. The goal, to protect motorcyclists from being rear-ended since they are vulnerable to serious injury, but there are also concerns that drivers may not see them or know what they're doing is actually legal.
The biggest issue is just something new for everybody. Everybody on the roadway, it's going to be a little bit of a change for people getting used to it, being able to accommodate one another with these permissions as the law matures, and taking our time and just really emphasizing safety for everybody on our roadways.
Yeah, again, whether the motorcyclist is lane splitting or lane filtering, it can only be done between two lanes of traffic, and they have to be going in the same direction. However, motorcyclists need to know that passing on the shoulders, that's not allowed. It's also not allowed in certain areas like school zones, roundabouts, or even in construction where traffic is likely to be backed up or moving slowly. Drivers also need to be aware that this practice is legal starting tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that the motorcyclists can zip between lanes at highway speeds. In fact, splitting is never to be done at speeds above 25 miles an hour. We know we've all seen it. It's not legal. Back to you.
Yeah, lots of pointers to keep in mind there too with that law, so thank you for breaking that down, Bill.